It is often said that love destroys every trace of pride, ego, and arrogance within a person, turning even the strongest individual into a beggar. This is not merely a saying. We have witnessed its living example with our own eyes. A fearless, bold, and valiant commander like Flavius, whose bravery and combat skills even a great leader like Osman Bey is compelled to praise, has been brought to such a state by love that instead of resting on the soft and luxurious beds of castles, he now finds peace in forests, mountains, and desolate paths. Yes, the love story of Fatima and Flavius is growing deeper with every passing episode. However, it is clear that this journey of love is far from over. Fans of Fatima and Flavius will have to endure more patience and trials, just as the two lovers themselves are doing. At present, circumstances have been created in such a way that both characters appear completely helpless. On one side stands Fatima, who, out of respect for traditions, values, and the honor of her tribe, cannot openly express her feelings to Flavius. On the other side is Flavius, who has already confessed his love, but remains uncertain about its outcome. Flavius's greatest fear is what Fatima's reaction will be when she discovers the truth about his other identity, the merchant Akora, whom she considers her greatest enemy. This fear constantly haunts him. Despite all these worries and emotional struggles, Flavius has not allowed himself to appear weak. He continues to present himself as a strong, brave, and dignified warrior. The previous episode ended on a suspense-filled scene that left viewers holding their breath. In the same episode, another extremely important and positive moment was shown when Osman Bey himself clearly told Flavius, "I did not kill your father. He was a brave man." At present, it is not easy for Flavius to accept this truth, but very soon it will be fully revealed to him. This very secret is the reason Saraz's character has been kept alive until now. Saraz's fate is destined not to be decided by anyone else, but by Flavius himself. At that moment, Flavius will finally take revenge for his father's murder. Meanwhile, another major development has taken place. Ganja has been shown as pregnant, and as a result, the pace of events in the story is about to accelerate significantly. On the other hand, the second love story running parallel in the series, that of Halima and Dursun, has now come to a complete end. Due to changes in the script, Dursun's character has been removed. The reason behind this decision was that most of the screen time and audience focus was being given to Fatima and Flavius, while Halima and Dursun's story was pushed into the background. However, one disappointing aspect was that the conclusion of this love story was not handled effectively, ultimately leaving Halima heartbroken. At the same time, a new love story is about to unfold for the audience. We are talking about Asportia Hatun and Orhan Bey. Since the pairing of Nilüfer, Holofira, and Orhan Bey failed to strongly appeal to viewers, Nilüfer is now being replaced by Asportia. This new pairing is expected to be well received by the audience, although the beginning of their relationship suggests that their mindsets and perspectives are completely misaligned. In the upcoming episodes, countless events will take place that will make the series even more magnificent and engaging. The character of Timurtash did make another appearance, but he has now been pushed into the background and will only be seen occasionally. For now, the entire storyline revolves around four central characters: Flavius, Fatima, Orhan Bey, and Hector. Consequently, the majority of scenes are focused on these four individuals. Once again, the episode ended with a scene that raised many questions in the minds of the viewers. That is why, in this short video, we will present the complete story of the next episode so that the audience can fully understand the plot in advance. We will discuss whether Orhan Bey and Flavius's plan will succeed or if both of them will be captured. We will also explain how Orhan Bey's soldiers will escape the ambush, what major change is coming in Fatima and Flavius's love story, whether Flavius will truly embrace Islam, and which major characters are about to be martyred. In addition, we will talk about Orhan Bey and Asportia's relationship, the fate of Daphne, and the arrival of a new villain who will be even more dangerous than Hector. The story continues exactly from where the previous episode ended. Orhan Bey and Flavius had reached Hector. However, being a cunning and dangerous enemy, Hector had already set a trap. Orhan Bey's soldiers were caught in an ambush, and Flavius was ordered to behead Orhan Bey. But the truth is that Flavius and Orhan Bey had laid their own trap within Hector's plan. The sword raised by Flavius will not claim Orhan Bey's head, but instead the head of Hector's closest companion. At the same time, Orhan Bey's allies and Byzantine soldiers will arrive at the battlefield. Hector will be defeated and forced to flee. Meanwhile, although the emperor appears to support Hector openly, in reality he stands with Orhan Bey. During their journey, Daphne and Asporza will be kidnapped by Saros. Orhan Bey will then rescue Asporza, and this heroic act will mark the true beginning of their love story. Eventually, Flavius will uncover the truth behind his father's murder, kill Saros with his own hands, and his hatred toward the Turks will begin to fade. Much like Serkute, Flavius's character may evolve into a powerful and loyal figure in the future.